Alright, we're back. We got 105 pounds of air pressure, give or take a little. So we want 100 pounds, I think is what they wanted. Okay, so I don't know what's going to happen here, but we're going to find out. Nothing else, we're going to dump some fluid into there. It'll automatically do that on its own because it's cold already. It's warmed up a little bit, but it'll be there. Okay, we'll turn that valve that way and see what happens. Turn that on. Appears the valve leaks. Good valve. Now we just turn the valve on over here. We're at 5.6 something pounds right now. Oh, I already had that on. I didn't turn that off. Oops. So I guess got whatever's going to go in there right now. 5.8, 6.2, 6.4, 6.75. There's 7 already. There's 7.3 pounds. We haven't done anything yet. That's just because this is one temperature and this is a different temperature. 7.5 pounds right now. Turn that off, make the seat, I don't know. Okay, so the equalizer is 7.5. 5.6 is where we started. So we've already filled it just by letting the natural flow of things go hot to cold. Nitrous is strictly temperature related for pressure, not volume, so it doesn't matter if one's empty or closed, they have the same pressure. The difference is that was cold, this was hot. So we're at 5.9 pounds. So we only got another pound or so, or I mean a tenth more to go. There's 7.6 right there. So what I want to do is I want to see if this is going to make any pressure. I have no idea what that gauge is supposed to show us. So let's see how we turn this on if it goes up higher. 7.8. Turn the valve off over here. Turn that valve off. Got 7.8 pounds in there now. So that went up 0.2 of a pound by pumping pressure on it. I have no idea how full this is supposed to be. So this is still open right now. So reopen this valve back up. 7.8. Let's see if it goes higher. That off. Shut that off. 7.9392. So it does increase pressure, so that means that is working. It doesn't go very fast though. It'll take you all day to pump up the damn bottle. Okay, but it looks like it does work, as far as I can tell. That bottle might be overfilled now, who knows? Because I know how much it holds. It holds whatever you put in it. I've learned that a long time ago. These usually I cool them twice. Cool them once, fill it, go recool it, do it again, then it's full. We don't weigh it, we just fill the damn thing up. Doesn't matter. It's got too much pressure, it gets high. Okay, so this is all off. Make sure that's off. Use that. leakers. So everything leaks as usual, figures. Pull off the pressure. Close this up. This bottle's nice and warm now. Disconnect this one. Don't breathe that. That cooled it off a little bit. Oh, that's weird. It's hot on top, it's cold on the bottom. That's different. It's just because you're pumping it in there. Your scale is not re-zero itself. £8. So we got 8 pounds in this bottle. So I have no idea what it's supposed to be. I have no pressure gauge on it, so I don't know how high it is. That's how you find out. If it goes up to 3,000 psi, it's too high. Then you know you got a problem. So right now we have 8 pounds in this thing. I'm going to mark this 8. 8.00. So that's 2.4 pounds. Or not quite 2.4. 2 3/8 pounds of juice in this. Except if it's over pressurized, when it heats up, the pressure will spike up to over 3,000 psi, and you can blow the bottle up unless you have a blow-off valve right here. My blow-off valves are 3,000 or better. These are steel bottles, so you can go 3,600 psi and these won't hurt them. So the only way you know what it is, you got to hook it up on the pressure gauge and see what it is. Meantime, it's a ticking bomb because we don't know how much is in there. So who knows? We got something in there. So I know I had 7 point something pounds in it before, so we got definitely more than it should have in it right now. Probably. Like I said, I don't know if these are 2 pounds or 2.2 pounds is what these hold. I have no idea. I just fill them up like this and go run them. Except I didn't use a pump, I used temperature to do it. So all I know is I had 7 pounds in it before we did this. 7.5, 7.6 pounds. So we're a little bit higher than that now. So I can let some out of it, be safe, if we want. Or we can just let it sit on a bench on a shelf and let somebody figure out down the road it's overfilled. Which one do you think we should do? Should we be safe or not safe? That's the question. So, you know me. Screw it, run it. So at some point I'll hook up that gauge down there after it all stabilizes here, and we'll see what kind of pressure we got. But it's not hot, so I don't know what it is. All I know is when it's 110 degrees outside, when you're racing, the bottles are overfilled. Usually these things are like 1,300 to 1,500 psi. So you got to blow off some of the pressure, get it down to about 1,100 max. You want to be basic about 1050 is where you want to run at for maximum pressure. But I've run at 12 to 1250, but that's a little hot. So when you get about 1,250 psi pressure in the bottle, instead of having liquid in here, it's gas. The gas doesn't work correctly. You want liquid. Liquid has more volume to it. So that's why you got to stop about 1150 max to be safe. Alright, so we'll let that sit for a while. We'll throw that thing out in the sun tomorrow if it gets sunny. Let it warm up. We'll hook up a gauge onto it and see how much we actually have. I got a gauge right there. As long as we disconnect that other part, we can hook that up on there and we can see what it is. And then we can see how many pounds we got in it. Right now it's temperature related. Like I said, it ain't that hot right now. But we can test it later. We also got another gauge over here we can use. Except this has 3/8 fittings on it. I think that had 3/8 fittings on it too. I'm going to have to get rid of them 3/8 fittings. I'll have to see if I can find me some fittings to use. That way we know what we got. Alright, well that's it for now. Looks like the pump is working. It actually put juice in the bottle, so I think we're good. So that's it for tonight.